So you're thinking about visiting Newport, Rhode Island? Well, in today's video, my team and I are going to highlight this premier location known as Bowens Wharf here in Newport, Rhode Island. It's a premier location for shopping and dining. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is about living in Rhode Island or surrounding areas like Newport, subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market here in Rhode Island. My name is Devin, and my team and I, we get calls and texts every single day from people just like you looking to make their move to Rhode Island, and we absolutely love it. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email so we can help you make a smooth transition here to Rhode Island. In today's video, I'm going to walk around Bowens Wharf. Follow me because I'm going to walk you through this premier location here in Newport, Rhode Island. So right to my right here, this is America's Cup and Thames Street. This is the most popular streets here in Newport. And one of the things that I want to point out, if you are visiting Newport, is there's not a lot of parking over here. One little secret that I can give you is that this parking lot right here, where it says lot open, this is an area that you can park. Now, a lot of people, if you're coming from out of town, a lot of people do not even know that this parking lot exists. So you can come off America's Cup, and as you see behind me, it's a parking lot. It is going to be $25, $30 for the evening. However, this is not usually filled. So it's a great location to park, and a lot of people don't know. Just be careful when you're pulling out because there is a lot of people walking on the paths. Now, as you'll see, when we walk through this area in this location, you're going to have a lot of different restaurants and boutique shops where you can go shopping. There's art galleries. Off to my left here, we got an art gallery right here. So as we're turning the camera, here's our art gallery, excuse me. And Bannister's Wharf, this is where, this is a huge draw to people coming in Newport. It's not that busy right now because we are in the fall season. But as you'll see when we walk through here, there's a lot of different restaurant options, a lot of different places to shop. North Sales is, I would say, is probably one of my favorite clothing stores right here. The quality of their stuff is amazing. And as you see, there's going to be different restaurants I'm going to point out and recommendations I make. So the Cookie Jar, they have some of the best cookies that you can buy in Newport. So if you're in the mood for sweets or looking to get that dessert crave covered, go to the Cookie Jar. As we walk further down the wharf, again, it's not that busy right now, but during the weekends right now, this place will be absolutely packed. Now, one of my favorite restaurants is going to be the Clark Cookhouse. So the Clark Cookhouse, probably quintessential Newport. The Clark Cookhouse, in my opinion, just represents Newport. It's got that Newport feel. You'll see people in there with blazers, jackets, salmon-colored pants. It's as coastal as it gets, in my opinion. Now, one piece of advice I can say is in the summertime, make sure to check out their summer sushi. So their summer sushi bar is right here. You can sit right where this green tent is or covering, and there's a bar there where you can sit and have sushi. They have some of the best sushi in Newport, but it's only in the summer. I believe they fly their chefs in from Japan just to do their sushi throughout the summer months. So I would highly recommend Clark Cookhouse. They have like 4 or 5 different levels within the restaurant that you can certainly eat at and be entertained with. Here we have the Black Pearl. This is another great restaurant. They just changed management, so I hear the food here has gotten even better than it was before. And they have a great outside area where you can, I'll show you over here if you follow me, you can eat here in the later months, but also in the summertime, this patio is completely packed. So you can come out here, grab a drink, grab dinner, have lunch, be able to relax it and kind of be in the mix of all the shopping and dining that people do. Now, one of the areas that I recommend, this is going to be all the way towards the end of Bannister's Wharf, and you'll see that sunset come in. This is beautiful. This is where a lot of the boats dock. One of the more famous kind of clothing brands here in the New England area is the Black Dog, and that's going to be right in front of us. So it's at the ends of Bannister's Wharf here, and you can do all the shopping, but why I'm bringing you down here is because there's an area behind this building that if you don't walk far enough down, you wouldn't know existed. And you can see down here where like all the super yachts, all the mega yachts dock on the Bannister's Wharf Marina out here. And the views out here during the nighttime are spectacular. They have Adirondack chairs where you can sit and relax, but look at this view. I mean, this is why people come to Newport. This is what people want to experience, is that coastal feel. So this will all be filled with various sized boats throughout the summer months. As you get into November and December, obviously all the boats take off. They'll go to the Palm Beach, the Bahamas, etc. So you come out here, this is a great place to grab a coffee, enjoy time with the family, take a picture. I mean, this is one of the, this is beautiful. Look at this, you know? So now that we captured those views, if you follow me back off this way, there is a coffee shop over here. A great place to grab a coffee, especially in the morning and during the summer months. How you guys doing? Good. Great place to grab coffee, like I said. And, you know, this is such a popular spot because a lot of people can walk here. You know, everybody comes into town, you know, they want to be able to walk, they want to be able to make it downtown with ease. Ben and Jerry's right here, so if you like ice cream, it's going to be a good spot for you to visit. Satisfy that dessert craving that you have. And we're going to walk back up Bannister's Wharf. You'll see the Black Pearls outside area. They just redid this about, let's say, over the last year and a half, maybe last 2 years. So they did a nice job with this so that they can, you know, entertain people longer during the winter months and during this time of year. So we have the Black Pearl on the right. Their outside seating areas to the left. So follow me, we're gonna head to the other side of the wharf. And there's so many different shops over here. There's so many different places to eat that this is why it becomes such a popular spot. Now, I will point out one tip of advice. Make sure you watch these cobblestones. I will see so many people when I'm at the cookhouse having sushi and relaxing. They'll come over here, especially if you're wearing high heels. I mean, people do trip, and in all seriousness, be careful on the cobblestones. Also, just to point out, if you want to take a sailboat tour and you want to go sightseeing during the summer, all of these will be filled with people that are doing sailboat tours and selling, you know, different times of the day that you can go. I highly, highly recommend you do take a sailboat tour if you're here in Newport for the summer. Now, as we head this way, you'll see you have more different shops, different clothing stores, different boutique stores to be able to shop in. So the shopping over here, you will not run out of places to go. Now, one of my favorite restaurants in all of Newport is drawing a blank, 22 Bones. So 22 Bones, if we highlight over here, they have a great outdoor area. So you can come here in the summer, grab dinner, grab lunch, grab a drink, just a great place to be able to relax. And it's outside. And of course, as you walk with me this way, the views and the sun are absolutely spectacular. So if you're gonna eat at 22 Bones, I recommend, I recommend their steaks. I also recommend their seafood. I think they have some of the best seafood in Newport. But this is a restaurant you're definitely gonna wanna make sure to visit when you're here in Newport. As we walk further down this way, this becomes a very popular outdoor area to hang out. So you have the Landing, which is a really popular spot. They'll always have bands over here. They'll always have live entertainment. So a lot of people like to come here throughout the day and through the evening and grab a drink, be able to be outside. It's one of the few bars that you can actually hang out outside and they have live music. If you go all the way to the end of the wharf, they have the Lobster Bar. So the Lobster's Bar is newer over the last, I'd say 10 years, 7 years. And that is one of the few restaurants that is actually sitting on the water. So it's one of the few restaurants that's literally on the water. You have the mooring, which is on the other side over there, and it's nice to be able to sit right on the water because that's what you come here for, right? You come here for that coastal feel, to be able to relax, to be able to enjoy time with family and friends, capture those beautiful photos. So Lobster Bar is a place you're gonna wanna head to. And then if you head this way, let me show you this way, because this gets towards the end of the wharf. So again, all this will be roped off for the summer. They'll have a band kind of where these, I don't know if you want to call them movable fences are. They'll have a band right there and this will be packed. All of this will be packed. So you can come and park over here. So there was that one lot and tip that I showed you, but also if you come over here, you can have paid parking. Now the spots over here, they don't happen very often. You don't get a lot of parking spots, you don't get a lot of availability, but just so you know to set expectations, I would recommend that you don't drive down here. I recommend you taking a ride sharing, excuse me. I recommend taking a ride sharing app, or having friends or family drop you off, or have one of the hotels drop you off here, because there's just not a lot of parking. So you don't want to ruin your evening being frustrated with not having a place to park, and then all of a sudden you're all yelling at each other. So that's a tour of Bowens Wharf here today. If you're looking for more information on Newport, Rhode Island or surrounding areas in Rhode Island, all of my contact information is going to be in the description below. Test, test 1. Test, test 3. Test.
Okay.
There you go. Throw it up. Clap it up, guys. There it is. We're all tested up. Thank you, guys. We'll send you Venmo later. All right, here we go.